Well, I'll be damned. All it took was hearing one little voice in your head to finally shut you up.
Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, the Masterverse Masters of the Universe Revolution King KELDOR. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Masterverse Masters of the Universe Revolution King KELDOR figure from Mattel. So, as you can see here, we have King KELDOR in the new Masterverse style box. He's been out for a couple months now, but you know, we're just getting around to him. We had a few things backed up, and also work called, so we had a few things to take care of prior to. So we're finally going to get around to him. This will be the first figure in the new style packaging from the Masterverse line that we're going to be reviewing. And I have to say, it's pretty cool. I like it. As you can tell, it's not as glossy as the last one. This has more of a matte look and touch to it. You have much more artwork. The Masterverse logo here is much more, you know, MOTU oriented. You have the blue going into white. You have that orange and red and yellow outline, as well as it blasting through some rocks. So very cool. You got your Netflix symbol up in the top, Masters of the Universe Revolution at the bottom. Here's some art of KELDOR, King KELDOR here, figure inside. Flip to the side, you have this pretty nice looking side art. KELDOR staring off into the sky, and there you have a more close-up front portrait with the crown. Flip to the back. Here you have the Eternus Palace, KELDOR again, two more shots of the figure, and this is kind of new. So you have this little, almost like a small biopic, you know, King KELDOR, Skeletor in disguise. Randor's half-brother from the Isle of Anwad-Gar, KELDOR returns to Eternus to assume the throne. Looking at the other figures, you have Battle Armor He-Man, Mechanic, New Eternia Triclops, and of course King KELDOR. Flip to the side, you just have more reach around from the front, and there you have the King and Queen and Motherboard up in the top. At the bottom, there's your UPC, and we already saw Masterverse. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and pop him open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, so looking forward to this one. So we got our little mail opener here, and we'll go ahead and slice the bottom. There's a couple pieces on here, and you also have that, you know, little odd shape on the side, so we'll get an extra slice in there just in case. And then we'll go ahead and pop him open. So, if you guys watched Masters of the Universe Revolution, it was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was really surprised that they scored William Shatner, you know, to play the voice of KELDOR.
Are you kidding? I'm William Shatner. I can score anything.
But that was a nice surprise. You had a few new voice casting members in there to replace some old ones, and as well as you had some new ones and old returning ones. So it was pretty fun. That series showed off some great clips, especially seeing, you know, Hordak telling KELDOR to reach out to grab the Havoc staff and his face melting. That was like one of the best scenes in the whole show for me. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to the figure. So here he is in his plastic dungeon. As you can see, he's got his, like, I guess, gown on. Two different heads. This one obviously has a crown on. There's a couple bangles. Looks like all new sculpts to me. Cape. So pretty neat. Let me see the content list. That's new. So it gets to tell you what all's in there. So according to this, looks like the crown will come off. Some extra hands. I'm surprised he doesn't have a staff or anything. Nothing on this side. There's some more on the back, just telling you how to pop his head off, and also telling you how to remove the cape. So cool. There's this at the top. It says open. And then if we give this a wiggle, we have a small bag of contents. So, I mean, obviously this is the hands, but we're going to go ahead and open it. Peel it off. I like how the cape doesn't, you know, stick and destroy the paper, so that's pretty cool. And we get those out. And here we have a pair of grip hands. So you can see they're the light pale blue, the color of KELDOR's skin. And you have a grip. They can interlink like this if you want. I don't see why you would. Each hand has a hinged peg, so the hand could move inward and outward. He has no weapons, and I don't know if I want to give him any or not, so we'll just go over him and decide what we're going to do later. Pull him out, and there's the back of the insert, all red. Get that out of here. We'll go over the extra head first, and this is likely the one I'm going to actually use on the figure. So we'll go ahead and look it over real quick. Looks pretty cool. You know, he's got the black hair with the white streaks in it. Same with the goatee, black with some white. Close up, you know, he has some yellow color in his eyes. Kind of a little smirk with a mustache, you know, going up over here. And flip around, there's your pointy ears. And let's check out this crown. Will it in fact come off? Yes, it does. There you go. And here's the crown. So it's all gold. Not much to it. Small, you know, slight details on it, but not much at all to it. As for the head, you know, this would be really cool if you wanted to do any type of like a Marvel Legend custom or something, because I kind of see a different color of Azazel, maybe, you know, or an older Nightcrawler, just paint it up some, or maybe he loses his color over time. I don't know, but besides the point, this is about Keldor, and we'll finish with him. So next, we'll go into the figure, and we're gonna go and try to pop him out. All right, so we got him out. And he's got a few of these pieces on him I gotta get off. So go and pull that cape up. And that's nice, man. You have this like faux fur at the top. And oh, you got a piece of tape on him. He's got this nice material. So kind of a dark purple. And it looks pretty good. Has a nice sheen to it. So come around. You see he does have these straps here to where you could remove the cape. I'm not going to take it off. I'm actually going to leave it on because there's not much to it. We can simply fold it up to look at his back. And you can see, you know, with this, I guess it's black, but the bottom skirt piece almost looks like a really dark brown. So it could be dark brown or black. It's one of them. But anyways, he has this chest and back piece coming around, you know, all gold. Same as the belt. The left bangle, he's got one on the right side that looks like it's actually connected to the arm itself. As for the arm, you can see you have that over sleeve up here, and then it goes into that dark red. There's the dark red design on the chest, and it comes down into the skirt to have this pretty wild looking design almost all the way around, except for on the back there's nothing there. Open it up, legs, you know, pretty simple. Coming down to these wrapped boots. And they have some fur at the top. So that's pretty nice. This head, he has a more serious face. You know, he doesn't have the smirk. So there's not really much difference in it. Maybe a slight little arch of the eyebrow. And then we'll do his articulation. So that head is on a ball joint. He can do a full 360. Can look down that far and up that far. A little bit of side to side. While we're on the head, we're going to go ahead and pop that one off. And we're going to give him his King Keldor head. So there we go. Fancies it a little bit more. But if you didn't want to use it, because I want to use it for the smirk, let's see, you can interchange that crown to put on this head. So really, you could use either or. But I'm going to stick with the smirk because it just shows, you know, he's up to some mischievous behaviors. All right, so coming over to the arm, it can extend out only that far. It can rotate a full 360. Pick that cape back up. You see there is some rotation at the elbow, and there's a single joint, which doesn't really have much articulation at all. That's about as far as it can go. So down and up, that is it. And that's kind of icky. Down to the hand, you have the hinge joint to do full 360. The hinge peg as well will allow it to move out and in. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep him like that with his one arm. See if this one extends a little more. Not really, but we're going to go ahead and pop this hand off, and we're going to give him a grip hand. But we're going to see if the bangle will pop off. It should, but it's probably just on there super, super tight. And it doesn't want to budge, so I'm not worrying about it. But normally they just come off. But we're going to go ahead and pop the grip hand on. I'll put that arm back down. And if I find a weapon that I want to put him in, you know, after he's in display, I'll probably give it to him. But for now, nothing. So, ab crunch, not much at all. A little bit forward, but a lot back. He does have that swivel in there, down to the waist. There is waist swivel. Now for the tough part, due to this cape, and it's soft, but it's not too soft, so it won't allow much of the leg to extend out, but it can come out about that far. And it only wants to go back about that far. Pull it out. It does have double jointed knees, so we'll try to do our best, but I don't think we can actually get it to work, but maybe we can. Yeah, we can get it to go up that high. Coming on down, he has calf rotation. Down to the ankle, there's also that hinge to allow the foot to go forward that far, up that far, and then your side-to-side pivot. So not bad, he's okay. Check out his stability and see how well he's going to stand on his own. I think he's going to be okay. Seems to hold pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and set him to the back. We did bring out a figure lab stand just in case, but I don't think we're going to need it. We're going to put that stuff aside. And now we'll go ahead and give you some comparisons. So here is Keldor with the Masterverse Masters of the Universe Revelation Scareglow. And here is Keldor with the Masterverse Masters of the Universe New Eternia Faker. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and throw King Keldor up onto the turntable and we'll give you some final thoughts. Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments. Alright, so here is the Masterverse Masters of the Universe Revolution King Keldor figure from Mattel. Alright, so cool figure. I like the design. I think the cape is great. It's beautiful. It really stands out, especially with them vibrant colors. Not too much for accessories, but you do get the extra Keldor head. You get an extra pair of grip hands that, you know, can go on the already applied onto him fist hands. He does have the removable crown. The articulation is not good at all. It's there's a lot of obstruction. It's certain things that can't go places. You know, his arms are one main deal that, you know, you can't bend them up, and that really sucks. Apart from that, I mean, I don't have too much more to say. He'll look good on display, but, you know, if anybody was to ever get them for a kid, you know, probably reminisce from the 80s. Hey, I had, you know, MOTU figures when I was a kid. Let's get you some. I don't think they're having much fun with this figure. I think overall, the best is the box. The box really stands out, and they really did, you know, dual number on that one. They really upgraded it. It looks great, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of these in stores. So apart from that, that's about all I got for this one. But he is a cool figure, so I mean, if you want him, he is part of the Revolution series. If you want to get him, grab him. He's all right. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.